Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plants, and today we are planning in my Planner Envy planner from June 9th to the 15th. I know we're already in this week, but again, I just feel like if I don't do this with you guys, then I will forget, and then I get mad at myself because I forget. Also, I wanted to do another Father's Day spread because thankfully Planet Darby had come out. Of course, it was like after I did all my other spreads, but she released some Father's Day stickers, and so I was like, we got to use those. So I'm gonna go in with these. I actually printed them really, really big because I knew I was gonna put them in here, and there's just not a lot going on this week, so I kind of figured we'll make it a giant. So I did it as big as it would let me on my Cricut, and then I tried to find some stickers that I could pair with it. So I pulled out these really pretty scraps. These are also from Planet Darby Celestial Depths, but it has like the same blue vibes. So I was like, I think that might look kind of nice with it. And then because it's me and I love blooms and florals and all that stuff, I found these. I don't know if I'm going to use them, but again, in the same color vibes as like it has the blues, and then this one kind of, it's gold, but it brings in like this golden brown color that's in here. So I might use these, I might not use these. We'll kind of see. We're going to really focus on at least utilizing the Father's Day sticker sheet, and then probably the scraps, and then we'll kind of just figure it out from there. So let's go ahead. I think part of me wants to start with functional first. Part of me also is afraid to start with functional first. So let's start with functional first. I'm like, I don't want to, but I'm like, maybe I should, so that way I don't forget. So let's go in. I'm going to go in with series 3. I'm going to start with this bottom section because this is where I put my feelings tracker, like daily tracking feelings, which I've really been enjoying doing because I think it's been really helpful for me because I have a really hard time expressing emotion and being able to put like words to emotion. So for me, this has been a game changer and has been really, really helpful for my mentality because then it's a lot easier to figure out how you're feeling when you can see a bunch of words that tell you how you're feeling, or just kind of give you, because then you can kind of look at them and be like, oh, maybe I am feeling that way. So doing this each week has been so helpful to me. So we're gonna keep doing that in there. Okay, so that was series 3. Just kind of get those in there, and then I would go in with perfectly imperfect, because this book has the I am feeling words in it, which I'm starting to run low, but I'm just going to go in. I'm like, if I don't do this, I'm just going to do it now because I feel like I always forget by the end. So we'll do I am feeling, and sometimes I do one word, sometimes I can do multiple words, and usually it's like at the time that I remember to fill it in kind of thing of just how I'm feeling, or if I knew I was feeling a certain way for the entire day. But something with this too, you could even do is you could do different daytime check-ins, right? So like maybe doing, like if I were to separate this like morning, afternoon, evening, you could have a little check-in throughout the day kind of thing, which would be good. And that's also a great way to fill in some space if you don't have a lot of plans going on all the time. It kind of will give you that space. I feel like Sundays for a little while is going to be stressed until my show. And stressed, long, tiring, all of those things because we just have rehearsals until my show happens. And then, yeah. So, okay, let's go in with these scraps. I'm going to use these to decorate the corners today, just so that way there's something over on those sides. So we'll take this other little corner piece. I'm going to put them both at the bottom for once. Stick them both over there, and then we'll kind of figure out where the other ones will go from there. I love putting this one in that area. It's either on this side or that side. There's not really much in between. Okay, before I get too far, let's start going in with the Father's Day stickers here. I did print everything on clear, just because I knew I was going to put this in my Planner Envy. I just like the way clear looks a lot better than paper stickers, so I figured I'd go in with that. We'll add in this Happy Father's Day. Sticker right in there. And then we have some nice big quotes, which I love a good quote. So I'm going to go ahead and slap those in here. This one in the middle. Right in there. This pocket watch is fun. My husband does like watches, so that's always fun. This piece is going to make it difficult to lay down. I'm just going to stick it somewhere and then try to get the rest down without butchering it. Okay, there we go. Good enough. We have another little tree. We have an anchor. My goal is to get all of these in here because there's not a ton, so that's my goal, is to use all of these stickers. Okay, stick an anchor over here. Okay, there we go. And we have a little anchor. Trying to be careful and not rip these. That would be great. Stick this one up there. Okay, we have another little pocket watch and another like smaller tree. So I can just find some spots for those. Okie dokie. And then I have one more quote, and then there's a bunch of like Father's Day stickers. Those are the only ones I'm not going to use multiple times since we already have Happy Father's Day in there. There's not really a reason for me to put that again. So I'm not going to. I could put it over here. It's kind of light, but I feel like that's fine. And then that kind of fills in a spot that I very rarely use. So I feel like that works. Okay, maybe going in with a couple extra of these scrap pieces. And with some more scraps here. Okay, so far I'm liking it. I feel like all the colors are working really well together. I'm just trying to find extra places. I still have to do more functional. Obviously, I don't have any of my regular plans in here, but I can layer on top of these, which is why I'm like, I'm just going to go ahead and start laying stuff down because I can always, layer on top of them. So, we used all our scraps. Winning. I'm going to cover this area. Okay. So I have all those down. Again, I might go in with some of those blooms. But let's get my functional in first, and then that way we can determine, do I need it? I think I'm going to stick with black. I just think that'll be easier than trying to match the blue, because I know I have some blues, but I might not have enough of what I need for blues. So we're just going to stick with some classic black today. And we'll go with my favorite size, which is size 2. It's like probably my most used size. Okay, so Monday, the kiddo had, she has her camp again this week. So she's doing that and having fun with that. So I think actually I'm going to go in with a small box, because then this will help get some things on the days that literally have nothing going on. So let's put a couple of these in here. So she's at camp. She's been having a blast with that. She's sad that she doesn't have it next week. She'll have like a week off and then she gets to do another camp. So I'm like, so now we have to figure out what we're going to do with her next week. Because I'm like, I don't know, bro. But she did get to start gymnastics and she's super excited about that. So she has that on Thursdays. So I want to make sure I get a box in there for that. I have an appointment on Friday. I'm getting my nails done. I gotta go neutral, which makes me sad, but I have to because I'll still have them for my show and we can't have bright colors. So I have to go a little bit more neutral than normal, but I'm still going to do something fun because I'm like, I'm not going to pay all this money to get my nails done just to get something boring. And so, yeah, so it's going to be neutral, but a little bit more pizzazz. I did it my last show last year too, because I can't. I can't do boring. That's not in my nature. So we're not going to do that because I will just be angry for, the 3 weeks that I have them. So, okay, so I have Nay's camps are all the small ones. She has therapy on Tuesday and Wednesday. I have therapy on Wednesday. She has her gymnastics on Thursday. I'm getting my nails done on Friday. As of right now, I don't think there's anything on Saturday. Oh, that's a lie. We do have something on Saturday. I didn't write it on my sticky note. Betrayal. Okay, I'm going to put a box in here. I think we have a game night with friends on Saturday. So we have something every week. Woo, that's exciting. Okay, and then I have dance on Sunday. We'll probably do lunch with my dad and husband on Sunday before I go to dance because that's usually what we do. But I always have dance on those days because it is showtime. So, okay, now I'm looking at this and I'm like, I feel like I could add a little bit. I kind of want to add more of this color. So I think I might just stick with these blooms and maybe do a lot of cutting them up so that way they're not full pieces. But I really think I want to get more of that color in here, which is my main reasoning for wanting to go in with these. I don't think I need more blue though. I think I kind of have the blue vibes covered. So I think we're going to ignore the blue. And I'm going to just start going in with some of these. I think I'm going to cut some, especially like the really big ones. But I feel like this could benefit from more of that like golden brown shade that's in here. So that's what we're going to go in with. And I'm going to start laying these in here and just kind of finding areas to make them work. So let's go ahead and do that. Because I feel like I have enough blue. Like, I think we did a good job getting blue in here. So now let's go in with some of the other color. And then this helps bring in some black too. That way it's not like I just used black out of nowhere. I mean, I didn't. It was in this quote, which is why I was like, oh, I'll do black quotes. But, just to make it work a little bit better. I'm gonna start just sticking these pieces in. Let's cut this one up. And I love cutting these because then it's just like I can use, it feels like I'm using a lot of them when I'm not. But it's just, it's nice because then I can stretch the stickers even more and cover even more ground that way. So that's why we do it. Filling in. I kind of like this one, keeping that nice and big. Okay, all these little itty bitty ones are next to pull up. Kind of get these ones off. One more. Okay, and then I just have these bigger ones, which I think I'm going to have to cut a little bit to get them to fit a little better in some areas. So let's cut this one. Just going to cut that in half. If you can hear the planes going by, I'm so sorry, but I don't know why there's just so many all the time. I know it's nice out and stuff, but like, dang. Okay. I have one more. I'm gonna have to cut it because I can't fit it whole. It's a little too big for that. Okay. Let's do this one up here. Okay, I feel like that paired nicely, and I think that was the right move to not use any of the blue. So those were the Dark Bloom Sparkle in Gold. And then, yeah, we didn't use, I mean, I'm like, I could use them, but I just feel like that, like, there's a good amount of blue in here. Like, we have all the quotes, we have a lot of the scraps. I don't think we need more blue. I think we kind of got in what we needed, and I like how it looks. So there we go. I think that's it. So Father's Day spread ready to go. I need to start filling this in because it's time. I mean, I guess I could do that now. Why not? Otherwise, I'm going to forget. So Nay's at camp. Just because I keep getting asked about filling this in. But I'm also like, I tell you what I'm going to write in it, and then really I don't stray too much. I don't do to-dos in here. All my to-dos are in a separate planner that I don't decorate. So yeah, I don't do to-dos. This is more of just like appointments and that kind of stuff, so that way I don't forget. Let's see, she has OT. And then also, like, my handwriting's not like the cutest. Like, I wish I had better handwriting, but it kind of is what it is. Let's see, 12 to 1. May has speech. From 4 to 4:30. Okay. Just like that. And then, what is this? She has camp again. I don't know why I keep looking like I don't know. Like, it's literally the same time every day. And I just like having these in different spots. I know that might seem weird to like not have them in the same like in the same line, but I just like how it looks because then it just kind of moves them. And then obviously, like, if I decided to put them all up there but I already decorated, I wouldn't be able to do that. So yeah, so that's why I just like having them in different places. I have my nail appointment from 8. It's probably gonna be till 11 a.m. Probably gonna take a while. I think this is a game night. I don't remember what time that starts, so I gotta look at our Google Calendar that my husband and I share. I don't know what time that starts, but yeah, so that's basically all I do to fill it in. I know people are always like, can you write in your planner? But like, that's it. I don't have cute handwriting. It's not going to look much cuter than that. And then really all I have to do is go in and fill in how I'm feeling. And for that, I just use my Perfectly Imperfect sticker book at the back, and I just go through these words. I've been using them quite a bit. So yeah, so that's all I do to fill them in. But now you know what it looks like filled in, and now I don't get to take a picture of this without my handwriting. So thanks a lot. No, I'm just kidding. Part of me is like, I could go over all of that with stickers, but I won't. That's a lot of effort. We'll just have it done, and then I don't have to write in it later. But that's what it looks like to write in my planner. Just really simple. All the plans that I tell you I'm putting in there, that's exactly all that's going to go in here. And I'm just really getting used to using this planner. It's bigger than a happy planner, which I think I like because I can use more stickers, which is always fun. Because I have so many that I'm like, the more I can use, the better. But yeah, so anyway, there you go, you guys. I so hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!